Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another Empties video. I figure that I'm gonna probably be doing these every 2 months so that way, you know, not too much builds up, but then I have enough to talk about. If you do remember though, before I used to do, at the beginning of the year, I did my declutter series and I had my sample killer and I said that there was gonna be a second video for that too. I kind of fell off and I totally missed the mark when it came to like the second half of the month that I was trying to kill all my samples. So I do have those as well to incorporate into this Empties, so that will be that. I am gonna keep all of my samples going forward, but I'll just be putting them in my Empties, and we're gonna get into this basket of stuff. This is a regular occurrence Batiste Dry Shampoo. I have the Fruit and Cheeky Cherry scent, and I have the Pretty and Opulent Lotus scent. Actually, I really like the Lotus scent. This might be my favorite scent of all of these ever. The cherry one's alright. I'm trying one right now and I don't like it at all. It's just way too sweet. It's ugh. But the Lotus one's actually really nice. Nice light floral, nothing too overpowering. This stuff works like a gem. When you dye your hair, you can't be washing it all the time, so I do rely on dry shampoo to get me through second and third day old hair. Works like a charm, and I always make sure I get it on sale when it's on sale at Shoppers. It's usually like 10 bucks at Shoppers, but it goes on sale for like 7 or 8. Might as well get another hair care product out of the way. It's the Dove Oxygen Moisture Conditioner. Really nice lightweight conditioner, so if you have very fine hair that gets weighed down very easily, I would check out this Oxygen Moisture line. Another hair care product, might as well just try and get most of those done out of the way. This is from Moroccan Oil. It is the Hydrating Styling Cream. It's nice, it's just, this is really expensive. I didn't buy this, I think I got it somewhere. But basically you can get one of those like beauty bombs or whatever that you can see from like Pantene, stuff like that. It works the exact same way. It's going to hydrate the hair, make sure that it's not frizzy, stuff like that, and manage it during styling and protect it. It works well, but I do love the scent of this. Moroccan Oil products just always get me with the scent. I do really like that, but I find that you can find a better like alternative to this at the drugstore for a lot cheaper. So let's move on to skincare. I have the Anew Ultimate Supreme Advanced Performance Cream. I actually have a blog post on this. I will link it down below so you can go read that and learn a little bit more about it. This cream though is so nice. I would say anyone from like 30 and above can start using it. It's not super heavy or anything like that. It does have almost like a silicone-y feel, but I actually really liked that in this cream. It has Tahitian black pearl in it, which is kind of cool, and I believe that there's some glycolic acid or lactic acid in here as well. I tend to just use it at night, but really nice, leaves the skin feeling nice and silky smooth. Didn't break me out, and it sinks in relatively quickly. Like you can feel it for a little bit of time, but still really nice. It is scented though, from what yeah, it's pretty heavily scented. So if you are sensitive to scents, I would actually stay clear of this. But if you aren't, and you do have access to getting Avon, I would actually try this. I just was really happy with it. Really happy with it. Another cream that I'm always happy with, which I will be repurchasing this one, but not until about the fall time or so. This is from Clinique, and it's the Moisture Surge Intense Skin Fortifying Hydrator for very dry to dry combination skin. If you do have very dry skin and you haven't tried this out, you need to. It is a little expensive. It's like, I think 60 bucks for like a bigger size than this even. This thing, it seals in all of the moisture in your skin, plus it adds hydration and moisture back into your skin. I get rid of all of my dry patches when I use it. It really is a skin fortifying hydrator. Your skin feels stronger when you use this, I find. It feels hydrated. It doesn't look greasy. It's just such a great product for someone who has dry to dry combination skin. Yeah, it's just so good. It's worth every single penny, and nicely with this one, it is allergy tested and fragrance free, so if you are sensitive to those things, you don't have to worry about it with any Clinique product actually. Another Clinique product. This is the 7-Day Scrub Cream. It's the rinse off formula. Basically, it's an exfoliator. It is one of the best exfoliators that I've ever tried for my face. It is gritty enough to make sure that your skin feels like you've actually done something to it, but not overly gritty and exfoliating so much so that your skin feels super dry afterwards. It's just this really nice balance in between, and it's not, you know when you get those like exfoliators and you can barely feel it. This is not the case. You can feel this one, you can feel it working. I would say that I could use this about once a week and my skin would be okay with it. Anything more than that, it would be just a little bit too harsh, but if you're looking at just like a once a week exfoliator, this one is so great, and again, allergy tested and fragrance free. Now this one I didn't quite finish up, but I just knew that I wasn't really going to finish it, so I figured I might as well put it in. It's from Garnier. It's the Garnier Clean Plus line. It's the makeup removing lotion cleanser. It's for sensitive skin. If you really like, basically like tissue off cleansers, this is the one that you need to try, definitely from the drugstore. So you can rinse it, or you can just use like a cotton pad or a cotton like wipe to remove it if you have very dry skin. It breaks down makeup so well. Even waterproof mascara does a relatively good job. I still need to go in with a waterproof like eye makeup remover afterwards, but this definitely does most of the job and it makes it a lot easier. It's really great, and this one again, I don't know why I just keep bringing it home, but I know that people are sensitive to these things. This is for sensitive skin, and it's also fragrance, alcohol, dye, and oil free, which is really great for people who just can't deal with that on their skin. So this one's really great, and it's less, I think it's less than $10 at the drugstore. So really, if you can find this, go check it out. If you need a new cleanser and you like those tissue off type of ones, this one will not disappoint you whatsoever. Okay, so this is a little itty bitty bitty one. It's from NeoStrata. It's the Glycolic Renewal 5% Glycolic Acid Smoothing Cream. I've talked about this product before, especially during my Science of Beauty video on glycolic acid, and yes, I swear more of those videos are coming, but it is just so overwhelming how much research that I have to do for it. I want to make sure that I'm putting out quality videos, especially when it comes to that. So it is coming. The next one's going to be on retinol. Do not fret. I am doing research. It's just really hard to kind of fit it in. But this is one of my holy grail products when it comes to skincare. Whenever someone is asking for new skincare, I always steer them to NeoStrata. This company creates skincare that is formulated in labs. There's tons of R&D around it. There are people that have PhDs that are working on it. I absolutely love how much information and science and studies go into these products. They have a third-party company that does all of their clinical trials. They have all of the results for any of their products. They explain how much of a decrease people saw in their wrinkles, different textures of skin, stuff like that. They do put a lot of science into these products, and you can tell, I find, and when you talk to people that work for the brand, they are so passionate about it that it just makes me super happy to use the products. If you are afraid of glycolic acid, try this product. It's encapsulated, which means it's not going to irritate the top layers of your skin, which is what people always have an issue with. It removes dead skin cells, but without you knowing. It's not like you're peeling. It's not that your face is red while you use it. It does tingle a little bit for the first couple of uses, but then your skin gets used to the glycolic acid, and then that's it. If you have dry skin, you can use the smoothing cream. If you have oily skin, use the smoothing lotion. They both work the exact same way. It's just how they're formulated to like support your type of skin. This is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. It's one of the ones that's like angled, and then you have like the point at the top. I love these sponges. I bought a couple a little while back to replace this one. It's really good. If you don't want to spend the money on a beauty blender, I do highly recommend these. I would say that this is the most comparable sponge to the beauty blender out of all of the ones that I've tried. So yeah, definitely give this a go, but this has seen much better days. So I have two concealers from Mary Kay, and they are the Perfecting Concealer. These are one of the best concealers that I have tried ever. I'm really sad that I don't have any more. Like, I'm so tempted to go find myself a Mary Kay salesperson just so I can buy these. The consistency of these is fantastic. It's creamy, it's super pigmented, it doesn't crease too much underneath the eye. It does a little bit, you do need to set it, but these are so good. The under eye corrector is fantastic as well, so it does have like that peach toned concealer as well. The two shades that I finished up are Light Ivory, or 6B17, and Deep Ivory, which is 6B18. Just two really great fair shades. I honestly can't say enough good things for these concealers, and I know that a lot of people that I know that tried them as well they love them as well. So yeah, definitely give these a go if you have access to Mary Kay. And then last makeup product, I have my favorite eyebrow pencil. It's the Annabelle Skinny Brow Liner in Universal Dark. It's very comparable to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It's also very comparable to the NYX Micro Brow if you're having issues finding that in store, because I know that some places just don't have it in stock a lot. So if you are in Canada, you can definitely go to Annabelle section and look for this. It comes in like Universal Dark, Medium, Light, Auburn, and I think Ebony. The brush on it sucks, so don't rely on that, but the actual eyebrow pencil itself, fantastic. Creamy enough to glide on, but it lasts throughout the entire day. Okay, and then I have my bag of little sample empties, which I will try and blow through. Let's see here. So this is, yeah, like the second part of my declutter series for Sample Killer. This is from Avon, the Anew Genix Eye Treatment. It worked really well. You only needed to use a tiny little bit, and this sample lasted forever. I swore that I never was going to finish it, and I'm sure I could actually squeeze out a little bit more. Super hydrating, doesn't irritate the eye area at all. Just really great morning and night eye cream. This one is from Nude. It's the Nude Serum. Nothing to really write home about. It's nice. I've tried better serums, so it hydrates and all that kind of stuff, and it sinks in quickly, but I know that this brand is expensive, so I would actually pass and try something else, honestly. This is bigger. This is the Ingredients brand Banana Honey Cream Mask. I got this when I was in New York, and I've already tried it, and if you remember, I don't know if these were in the States, but in Canada, do you ever remember the yogurts that had like the Muppets on the outside? And I think it was Animal was the one that had the banana yogurt, or it was like the bear, which I can't remember his name right now. It smelled identical to that yogurt. It like brought me back to my childhood. It was so weird. It does. It smells like a banana honey yogurt almost. This package easily could have done my face 2 to 3 times, but I was dumb and used it once. I was very upset, but it did nourish the skin and soothe it. It smelled like I had yogurt on my face the entire time, and all I wanted to do was eat it, but that would be weird because this is a face mask. But yeah, I was actually really impressed with this. I have another one to try with a kale mask instead, so that'll be cool, and I'll definitely not be using the entire package in one go. Another like masky type thing is the Elizabeth Grant Hydro Moist eye pads. I actually really like these. They do hydrate the area, depuff it, which I think I like it the most for that, is that it kind of depuffs the area. Doesn't irritate the eye area either, so that's really nice. I have 2 more nude things. I have the Overnight Repair Mask and the Moisturizer. Out of these 2, the Overnight Repair Mask was definitely nicer. I really enjoyed putting that on my skin. The moisturizer, it was alright, but nothing too great, and I know that this brand is expensive, so I would actually probably pass, especially on the moisturizer. The Overnight Repair Mask, though, is a little bit nicer, so that one I would consider maybe buying, but probably not. Ren Flash Hydro Boost Instant Plumping Emulsion. I legit have no idea what the hell this does. I mean, my skin felt hydrated after using it, but like my skin feels hydrated after using a moisturizer or a serum, so I really don't know what the point of this is. Just pass. I feel like this is way too gimmicky. Something that's not gimmicky and that really works is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. It's just so lovely. If you were experiencing very dry skin for like a couple days, give this a go. It's reasonably priced at Sephora, and it does such a great job at hydrating your skin. Another product from Ren, it's the Keep Young and Beautiful Instant Firming Beauty Shot. Again, gimmicky as heck. I'm personally not a huge fan of Ren skincare. I've tried a few things and nothing has overly wowed me. But this beauty shot and like the instant plumping moisture thing, I think that they're just way too gimmicky. I didn't see any firming whatsoever. My face was just tacky afterwards, and I'm so happy that I never like bought into the gimmick, because this definitely didn't work for me. Something that definitely works, and I'm actually really tempted to purchase, but it's just so damn expensive, is the Chanel Le Weekend de Chanel. This is a renewal cream, so you basically put it on the weekends, like Saturday, Sunday, and it has AHAs in it, basically to get rid of the dead skin cells on the top of your skin. It works super well. It never tingles when I put it on, but I can always tell that my skin looks a lot more radiant and like fresh after I use it. This thing retails for over $100 a bottle, so that is really steep, but it's really good. And I also really love the smell of Chanel skincare products. It's just very luxurious and I feel like super fancy whenever I use it, even if it's in this little tiny bottle. This one is from Bliss. It's the Triple Oxygen Radiant Protection Energizing Serum. This one was cool because it kind of had like a pearlescent finish to it. I didn't overly like the serum, but it did a good enough job, but I did really like the pearlized finish because I feel like it makes my skin look a lot more like healthy and moisturized. I think that it might be a gimmick that brands use though, because if something's pearlized and you put on your skin is definitely going to look more hydrated and youthful, but it might not be the serum or the moisturizer itself, but rather the pearlized finish that's making you think that it's working. But it was alright. I just wonder if the pearlized finish kind of like swayed my thoughts on it. And then last, but certainly not least, I know that I mentioned in my favorite masks, but I can't remember if I did in my favorites. It's from Korres. It is the Wild Rose Advanced Brightening Sleeping Facial. This might be one of my most, well it is, it's one of my most favorite overnight masks. It has a ton of like oils within the mask. It's a lot more creamier. It's not that like gel overnight mask that you see with like Laneige or Estee Edit, things like that. This one also smells amazing. If you love the smell of roses, this will be your new favorite overnight mask. It just does such a nice job at hydrating the skin and kind of like bringing the skin back to life overnight. I think I will be buying a full size of this once I get through more of like my skincare, just because it is so good. It is a little bit more on the expensive side, but I think it is absolutely worth it. People rave about this product online. Like I didn't even realize until I started like Googling it, like for linking things for my mask video. But yeah, really, really, really good. Okay, and that is it. I am through with all of my empties for the last couple of months. I know that there was a lot, and I did have that sample killer mixed into there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and also make sure to follow me on social media: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I think I got them all. Yep. Woo. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you next time. Bye!